But it makes me wonder, like, how hard was it to put on size if you were like a caveman? Like, imagine you had to hunt for every meal and you're like, fuck, I want to put on some size.
I doubt they're thinking that.
I'm sure some fuckers.
I'm sure
out
they're
there are
probably
jacked.
thinking like, me need to get big. How do
Bro,
I get big?
How much meat must they have been eating too?
Bro, they must have been hunting night and day.
And like,
But at a certain point, like if you have a family, if you're a caveman, you're thinking like, all right, I need to feed my family first before I feed myself. And so the kids and they're probably fed, but they're like, fuck, how much more meat do I need to hunt?
Oh yeah, you probably, if you had a family, you probably had to go hunt all the time.
I know.
When I was like, hey honey, I'm going to work.
The fucking caveman wife is like, huh, he has no time for me. Bitch, I'm fucking hunting all day.
Imagine going hunting and your girl's like, I want to come with. And then she's like, I'm hungry. We haven't had anything yet. And then you have to like go kill an animal.
Yeah, I'm like, bitch, I'm trying, bro. What the fuck?
Dude, imagine when they first discovered salt, they're like, whoa.
Changes everything.
Wait, it preserves the meat and it tastes good as fuck? Bro, they're like, wait, I had water earlier and I'm still not thirsty. And I still haven't had to go pee. Crazy.
Crazy idea. I'm sure they must have like just drank in water because they thought all water was good. And they're like... like shit, it's not I shouldn't have drank this water.
I wonder where like caveman got sugar from. Like they're just like, oh man, I want some honey. Like I'm gonna go have to like kill this bee nest.
Dude, it must have been tough in the beginning stages because you're just like trying to survive. You're like, I need food, I need water. They're not thinking water. They're thinking, I need this liquid thingy.
I mean, it was the Ice Age, you know?
Yeah, it's the Ice Age. So they didn't know like what they needed to eat or anything. So it's like, shit, they're just trying to survive.
Bro, that shit must have sucked.
Yeah. And if they're sick or if they like broke a bone or something, they're done. Like they're cooked.
Yeah.
It's like an animal when like they break their leg, shit, they're gonna get eaten up. It's over.
Yeah.
It's not like they had doctors. They probably had a pretend doctor like, all right, well, I don't know what to do here.
That must have been so cutthroat.
Yeah.
But at least food freezes. And like if an animal died, you know, or you could preserve the meat for as long as possible.
Yeah.
Damn, that must have sucked. Like if you want to go to anywhere, you can't just like go to Circle K. You gotta go like
I know. Fuck. Damn.
You gotta go like kill an animal.
Kill an animal, bro.
And then that shit doesn't even taste good. You can't even
nah, bro. It takes like hours to cook it. And first you have to feed your family. So you're like, damn, bro, I fucking got this. Fucking deer. I have to feed my family. I'm the last one. I'm like, damn. You're fucking hungry as shit by the time it gets to you.
Yeah.
You're taking the fucking leftovers.
Imagine it's like you wake up in the morning and you're like, you don't have a refrigerator, so you just have your frozen meat from the night before.
Yeah.
And you're like trying to chew a piece off.
Like, what if you get food poisoning?
Then you fucking can't.
Then you fucking die.
I mean, I feel like you just can't hunt for like a few days.
Yeah. Like you dead ass. Like your family depends on you on staying healthy. And when I mean healthy, you can't get sick because they don't have any food.
Dog, how do you even wash your hands? Like you would have to cook the food and then like your hands are dirty. Like what a prime way to get food poisoning.
I know. That's what I'm saying, bro.
That would put a caveman out for like days probably.
It's not like these cavemen were thinking, oh, I need to cleanse my hands to make sure that they're not thinking that. They're thinking food, meat, eats. Me feed to wife and or kids or whatever. They're thinking very elementary.
Yeah. No, I feel like building traps must have got really crazy. Like imagine you just wake up in the morning, you have a consistent rabbit.
I'm sure they thought. I think before they go to bed, I'm like, all right, how do I catch this rabbit that I've seen the last week? Like,
yeah.
How do I? And they probably think, okay, they got small game, they got big game. They're thinking, okay, there's this deer I found last week. How do I fucking capture it? I've been tracking his movement for the last week.
For real, bog.
What?
Sorry, I messed up the flow. Okay, I just keep thinking like if you really wanted to get gains, you'd have to eat like a rabbit every meal.
Yeah.
You know, but a rabbit,
I feel like a rabbit's not that much though.
How much chicken, bro? How much protein you think is in a rabbit?
I don't know the milligrams.
Like
so I don't
a
know.
fucking 6-pound rabbit.
It's pretty small, bro. I need at least 10.
10 pounds?
These cavemen are trying to get big, bro.
That's like 10 pounds, you know?
These cavemen don't have like fucking anabolic steroids, bro. How are they gonna get big?
Yeah, how did you get big as a caveman? Like how much meat were they eating?
In fairness, it was a lot like being a construction worker. They had to do a lot of labor work, so they naturally they had like that fucking construction worker strength, bro.
Yeah, that's true. But dude, if you like were a group of cavemen and you caught a whole woolly mammoth,
yeah,
like you're eating good indefinitely.
Oh, yeah, but the amount of time it takes to get that woolly mammoth, bro, it must have taken like weeks, bro. That's big game.
Yeah, but that would be crazy. Imagine you go back in time and you're like, this is a gun. This is how you... All right, maybe we can't talk about that. But dude, the woolly mammoth, I mean, I feel like you'd be eating good. That's how you'd put on
But
gains.
it probably took more than one guy. So if it took more than one guy, that means you'd have to feed all those other guys and their families because it took a group effort.
I mean, still, bro.
Yeah, it's still like a big fucking animal.
That's true.
But
Maybe
damn.
they don't catch them that often.
They probably don't.
Yeah, but imagine you were a group of like skilled hunters and you like caught a woolly mammoth.
How much of a skilled like fucking
Like they're just nice with it. They're just nice hunters, bro. They're like a whole
what,
soccer
they just
team.
throw rocks? And they throw rocks like super skilled. They fucking hit the rabbit or whatever.
Nah, you're acting like you haven't seen. Bro, you gotta watch 10,000 BC.
Is that a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog, you got the scene in the beginning of 10,000 BC is like they catch a woolly mammoth.
Okay.
And then the guy who like basically really helped them catch the woolly mammoth, he gets to like choose any woman in the tribe and marry her.
Oh, that's how they operated. Yeah. If you conquer someone else, like I get to have your wife. It's over. That's
So then he like chose the woman and she's like really hot. And then these like people from another tribe like captured her. Dog, you gotta watch 10,000 BC.
10,000 BC.
Yeah, and then somehow it ends up in Egypt. So then the guy like travels the ends of the earth to like find her. Kind of simpy move, you know?
Yeah.
But he found her and he got her back.
Okay.
But it was like weird because they were cavemen and then there was like a totally like civilized society and they were just like being caveman hunting mammoth.
To check it out.
That must have been how the Native Americans felt when the Europeans came. They're like, okay, wait, we throw stakes at animals. You guys have a what? This is a ship?
Yeah, what
You guys
is
came
this?
here on a what? You used a what? A compass?
Yeah, it was like, what the fuck are you even doing?
Yeah, they're like, oh, sorry, we're merchants. We're looking for India.
India.
And they're like, what the fuck is India? What's a merchant? What's a fucking boat?
Every word that they're uttering from their mouth was like, I don't know what that even is.
Yeah. And then they came and they're like, oh, yeah, these are cows. You guys have these? And they're like, no, what the fuck is a cow?
It's like, you don't know anything. Like, what the fuck
And
do you
then
even
the
know?
natives are like, oh, yeah, we got all these like horses everywhere.
We got all these stones. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Like fucking bullshit.
And then the natives were like, oh, yeah, check this out. It's called tobacco.
I'm probably not going to put this in the video, but like, it's crazy how Native Americans knew so little, yet demand so much. Like, I get it. Like, well, how are you not going to know any of this stuff and then demand all this? Like in today's age, like, oh, I need this stipend. I needed this. I'm like, bro, you didn't know shit back in the day. Like these Englishmen like fucking schooled you. They knew all this shit and you literally only know stones and rocks and branches.
Yeah.
Why do you think you're all this when you didn't really invent anything of value? You guys were basically cavemen. Meanwhile, Englishmen have fucking ships and like all these stuffs and all these inventions. All you had were stones and branches. Who are you to say you deserve all this? You didn't know shit.
That's kind of crazy to me. How do you think that happened? Like, how come some societies, they're like, yo, let's try to do some crazy science shit.
And then there's other ones that are like, this is how it is. And they just don't have an IQ that's higher than like 10.
Yeah. You know what it is, though? It's probably favorable climates. Dude, I feel like the civilizations that figured out how to live in the cold, right? They never really were like, hey, wait a minute. Let's just try leave and find somewhere warm.
Yeah.
And so I feel like the first people to leave and find somewhere warm were the first people to set up cities.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people started coming there. Then trade happened. Then a whole bunch of new people came in. They got smarter. Meanwhile, the people that lived in the cold just inbred with each other.
But I've talked about this in length with you before. The smart civilizations, they understand trade, like you just mentioned. And it's the dumb civilizations believe, okay, there's no reason to trade. Let's actually cheat the system. Let's just trade within ourselves and let's like make inventions that way. That's not how it works. Sometimes with trade, you need to trade with other civilizations, other countries. And that brings the best use of your resources to make more resources. When you don't use that, you don't invent new things. The smart civilizations realize my trade partners aren't just in my tribe. I have to make trades with other tribes or other civilizations. Those are what the smart ones do. The dumb ones, they just say, oh, I'll just make this trade with my stepbrother or my uncle. And that's all they trade with. Well, that's why you're fucking living in 3000 BC and don't have inventions and long-standing buildings because you're dumb. And you're not making trades with people that are actually competent enough.
Yeah.